In my career, I'm pretty used to getting really good results with patients. And when you give people the right diet and the right supplements, then good results occur. But since COVID, that's not been true for a number of people. It's been quite frustrating. But in August of 2025, I attended a seminar with this guy, and that's Dr. Peter McCullough, and he is one of the most cited researchers in all of PubMed. And he's been very outspoken about the COVID vaccine, and he's had Senate testimonies and hearings. And I saw him on stage, and here's what I learned, and it may apply to you. He talked about this test. It's called the COVID-19 antibody test, and it's available at LabCorp. It says LabCorp on demand, meaning you can bypass the whole medical profession, your MD, and go straight to LabCorp and get this lab run on you. And the reason why they're doing this is because Dr. McCullough says the MDs are culpable, meaning blameworthy, for creating this scenario where people have elevated antibodies to the spike protein every day for years, 5 to 15 years, and therefore you just get this test run. There's the price right there, it's $69. You buy it right on this website page right here. It says add to cart. Then you go to LabCorp locations webpage and you find out where's your nearest LabCorp, and then you go there to get your blood drawn. And it says right here, learn if you've been exposed to COVID-19 or if you've built antibodies from vaccine or infection. Now, Dr. McCullough said it doesn't matter if you had the infection naturally. The only thing that really matters is if you had the shot. I'll give you the solution at the very end. But when he said this, I thought about several of my patients and I was like, oh, maybe they got the shot and that's why they're not responding to the therapies I'm giving them. So I ran it on myself and you can see my score right here is 101. You want it to be below 1,000. So here's a person with a skin condition, and normally I can fix that pretty easily, but I was having trouble and I thought, well, maybe this person has a high COVID antibody test, and sure enough, it's 7,996. So once you're above 5,000, that's trouble. So over 1,000 is trouble, but definitely over 5,000, that's trouble. And there's a therapy I'll show you at the very end. But this is the reason why this person wasn't getting better with her skin condition. Here's this guy's test is 17,272, and he had stomach issues and they got way worse during COVID. Well, it turns out it was after he got 3 shots as mandated by his employer. And throughout my whole career, even 20 years ago, I've been really good at fixing digestive issues. And I couldn't understand why he wasn't getting better. Well, this answers that. Here is this person's score, 14,832, and he's retired military and he's had hundreds of shots, he said. But this is one shot we have to address specifically because there's never been anything like it. Your body's making the spike protein because it tells your DNA to do that. And it's going to work like this for 5 to 15 years. And then your immune system goes haywire trying to tackle that spike protein. Now, this poor guy is so high, it's greater than 25,000. And has been seeing me for less than 6 months. But usually within 6 months, I'm having people feel 10, 20, 30% better quite frequently. But he wasn't any better no matter what we did. And he was seeing a holistic medical doctor, putting him on anti-parasitic drugs and doing all kinds of things that holistic MDs do. And he's had terrible endurance and fatigue, and he's not happy with how his body's performing. And usually, again, this is what I fix all the time. So when I learned about this, I said, oh, you got to run this test, and his score is greater than 25,000. This is the solution to this problem. It's called the Ultimate Spike Detox right here, developed by Dr. Peter McCullough. There's the price. You can buy it directly from this website. I'll put the links below for LabCorp and this website. You take 2 in the morning, empty stomach. It's got a variety of ingredients, but especially nattokinase. Why add nattokinase? Because the spike protein is a protein and it dissolves with proteolytic enzymes. And nattokinase is a proteolytic enzyme. It breaks up protein. So get rid of the spike protein by taking a proteolytic enzyme. Here are the ingredients: selenium, turmeric, bromelain, nattokinase, black seed extract, dandelion, and black pepper. So the standard dosage is 4 capsules. Dr. McCullough was talking about 2 capsules a day on an empty stomach. But if you have a really high spike protein antibody count like the ones I showed you, 4 a day would be fine. 2 in the morning, 2 before bed, empty stomach. When Dr. McCullough was talking about this subject, he mentioned that MDs don't want to run this test, and he specifically said that there are cancer clinics and university hospitals that won't run it because they are guilty. And he mentioned 3 cancer clinics, one being MD Anderson, and he also mentioned 3 university hospitals, one being University of Michigan. So I'm saying that because I'm near U of M and I got local patients. And if they go to their U of M doctor and say, hey, let's run this test, they're not going to do it. You have to order it yourself. So I hope this is helpful and actually life-changing for a lot of people. And I'm just going to recommend Dr. Peter McCullough's Spike Protein Detox product. I'm not going to try to replicate that or combine a bunch of products together. Just do what he made because it came from his brain and he's had it tested, so it actually works. And if your number is quite high, you're going to be on this product for 1 to 2 years. And make sure you read your lab report correctly. A negative result is less than 0.8, which is a crazy low score. I think I had COVID 3 times. Each time was, I would call mild, and my score was 101. So if you had COVID, then you might show up with antibodies. So if your score is less than 0.8, that means you've never had the shot, you never had COVID, and you never had shedding on you. And that would be really, really rare. So this is something you can do on your own. I encourage you to do it if you ever got the shot. And you can prevent future problems just by taking a simple supplement. Okay, see you at the next video. This video is brought to you by my office. We use new and old clinical discoveries solving complex chronic illnesses using only diet and supplements. We have this fantastic building. We have multiple practitioners. We do local and distance consultations. We help you improve your health as opposed to just squashing symptoms. And we have a variety of opportunities for you to get involved. We have ebooks and courses that are free. We have ebooks and courses that are paid for. I have my large 7-step Blueprint to Optimal Health online course, which walks you through the 7-step Blueprint to Optimal Health, and you have access to all the supplements at patient pricing. My book is available on Kindle. If you want to buy supplements from my office, we have this store, which is for patients only, and we have this store, which is for everybody else. But if you just want to jump into direct care immediately, just contact the office directly.